I'm Senator Rachel May. We're out here on Owasco Lake in Emerson Park to talk about the real threats facing this lake, this watershed, and the drinking water for 45,000 people in Cayuga County. A group of stakeholders have been coming up with a plan for this lake and how to protect the water here, and it took years for the state to respond. That response came back this summer, and we all believe that it was inadequate to the actual needs of this lake and this watershed. And so we are here to call attention to just how urgent this problem is.
It's incumbent upon New York State to develop a playbook and a toolkit for municipalities to handle these situations, particularly the ones that want to. There are a lot of municipalities that would just as soon put their head in the sand and say, New York State, New York City, you deal with it, this is your problem. Here you have a community that wants to do something about it, and the state does not have their back.
The long-term protection of Owasco Lake. And that's where the state of New York has failed us. We underwent a 3-year process for rules and regulations. It was a collective effort. Every stakeholder was at the table. We sent those to the state of New York for approval. It's taken 3 years, and what they've sent back to us is basically dismantled rules and regulations.
To the New York State Department of Health, whose literal responsibility is to protect drinking water sources, please allow us to protect Owasco Lake for today and future generations of county residents through the implementation of protective rules and regulations. Our very health depends upon it.
The Department of Health, the Department of Environmental Conservation, the Department of Agriculture and Markets, and the governor herself to really take seriously what the problems are and what we need to do to move the needle so that the people of Auburn, the people of the town of Owasco can have faith that their drinking water will be there for the long haul.